Hello friends, myself Amar. Now in this video I will discuss about search expression of Ajax framework in prime faces. Okay. Now search expression is used to reference the UI components without using their ID. Okay. Now let me discuss this. For that what I have done, I have created a project named as Ajax search expression. Here I have a index.xhtml page and I have a managed bean named as search expression inside the Ripples code package, right? Now inside this managed bean, what I have done, I have created two properties, name and gender, and I have created its corresponding getter and setter, right? And the name of the managed bean I have given as SE. Okay. Now in the index.xhtml page, what I have done, I have used the GSF and prime faces tag. Inside the form I have used a panel tag. Inside the panel I have used the messages tag having the ID as messages, right? Now inside the panel grid, what I have done, I have used the output label. I have used the input text having the ID as name. In the value I have written se.name. This means the value provided this inside this input text will be assigned to the name property of the managed bean. I have made the required attribute as true. Label I have given as name, and I have used validate length, and in the minimum attribute I have written 3. This means we need to type at least 3 characters to this input text, and in the message I have written for equals to name, which is nothing but the ID of this input text. Okay. Now here let me discuss one point. Now in future, if you are modifying the ID of this input text, then you need to modify the ID here also, because here the ID is changed, the same ID needs to be used here also. Okay, remember this thing. Now in the output text I have written value equals to se.name. This means the value assigned to the name property will be displayed to this output text, right? Similarly, I have created another output label. In the for I have written gender, value is gender, and I have used a select one menu having the ID as gender. In the value I have written se.gender. This means the value selected from this one menu will be assigned to the gender property of the managed bean. I have made the required attribute as true. In the label I have written gender, and to specify the items inside the select one menu I have used the select item. Okay. Now these things I have already discussed in my previous videos as well. Now here inside p message I have written for equals to @previous. Now here notice one thing, in the previous case here in the for I have written name, which is nothing but the ID of this input text, but here I am using the search expression framework. Here in the for attribute I am writing @previous. This refers to the ID of the previous sibling, and its previous sibling is nothing but this one. So actually @previous is referencing to the ID of this select one menu. This means later on if you are modifying the ID here from gender 1 to gender 1, it is not required to modify the ID here, and that is the functionality of the search framework. Okay. Now in the output text I have written value equals to se.gender. This means the values assigned to the gender property will be displayed to this output text, right? After that I have used the panel grid here, and in the first command button inside the panel grid I have written process equals to @parent. Now all these are the part of the search expression framework. @parent, this @parent means the parent of this command button. Now parent of this command button is nothing but the panel grid. Now again I have used colon @parent. Now this @parent specifies the parent of this panel grid, right? And the parent of this panel grid is nothing but the form tag, right? Similarly, in the update I have used @form. This means it will update all the UI components inside the form, and in the value I have written process form, right? For the second command button I have written process equals to @form. @form means it is referring to the form. Inside the form it is referencing to the first child, and inside the first child which component I want to access. I want to access the component whose ID is name. Okay, this means actually it is referencing to this input text, right? After that, in the update, I have written @form. This means it will update all the UI components of the form, and in the value I have specified process name, right? Now if I go to the browser, now if I click on process form means this button. This button means @parent. This means it will process all the UI components, because here @parent means this panel grid, and this @parent means the parent of this panel grid. The parent of this panel grid is nothing but the form. This means actually whenever I am clicking on this button, it will process all the UI components. This means it will process this name text box as well as this gender select one menu also, right? So if I click here, then you can see this was mandatory, this was the required field. That's why we are getting these messages, right? Now suppose here I am writing ripples, or suppose here I am writing XY, okay? Now if I click here, then again you will get a message, because the minimum length I have specified as 3, right? Now suppose here I am writing Amar, and in the gender I am writing male. Now if I click here, then you can see the corresponding values are displayed in the output text, right? Let me refresh this. Now here process name, this means for the second button. For the second button, which component will be processed? Only the name component, okay? So here if I click here, then it will not generate any error for this gender, even if it is required. Let me show you. If I click here, then you can see we are not getting the error for this gender validation, because it is processing only which UI component, only the name UI component, right? Now here if I am writing Amar, click here, then you can see Amar has been displayed. Now this component is not processed actually, okay? And this is the entire code. I hope you have liked my video. If you have liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.